channel, right channel, center.
VTuber 一問一答自己紹介
Yeah, and the tape's
それじゃあ
rolling.
行くよせーのお名前は
Katt Phloxworthy.
呼び方は
Just Cat is fine.
あなたは何系 VTuber?
Nerdy cat girl who features spaceflight.
誕生日は
May 4th.
年齢は
Older than Pneumatic.
性別は
Transgender
身
female.
長は
4'11".
出身は
Sacramento County.
チャームポイントは
Dialogue hair clip.
突然ですがモノマネどうぞ
Yeah, what's up, Dad?
活動場所は
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube.
はじめの挨拶
Thank you for joining me.
終わりの挨拶
Bye.
推しマークは
Not at present.
配信タグは
Catlight feed.
ファンアートは
Cat pics.
ファンネームは
Cat's apprentices.
好きな色は
Iris Indigo.
好きなことは
Vintage computers and
得
video.
意なことは
Technology.
ここで一言愛の告白好
I love you.
きな食べ物は
Ethnic foods.
好きな飲み物は
Craft soda.
好きな漫画は
Pizza 10.
好きなアニメは
Planet.
好 きなゲームは
Left 4 Dead 2.
好きな音楽は
Classic rock.
苦手なことは
Human stupidity.
尊敬するのは
Space furry people.
叶えたい夢は
ISS crew
最後にみんな
interview.
に一言どう
Thanks
ぞ
so much for your support and a final status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go Katt Phlox.
You have permission to launch.
3, 2, 1. RD-180 ignition. Booster ignition and liftoff of Atlas V and Centaur. Okay, I just realized I forgot to have... hang on one more moment, please. Okay, let's try that again. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, Katt Phloxworthy here. I totally forgot to turn on one part of my setup, which is having my BGM, so that at least I can actually do without having to go too far. Let me go into that machine. I'm going to fire the software up right now and then just press the start button. Don't need the OBS Studio on that one running because the only thing it's actually doing is catching WebSocket events to say, start playing the music if you would please. So we're going to do that right here, just on the fly. This is the kind of scuff I would rather have as opposed to what was otherwise completely stopping me from outright streaming at all. It's like, uh-oh. That machine has decided to say, uh-oh. Oh. That machine is actually rebooting. Not what I wanted it to do. All I wanted to do was start the damn software to, play my BGM for crying out loud. Come on. Oh, it's opening up. Sheesh. But like I said, better this type of scuff than what's been going on with my encoder machine. Basically, for a little bit of context for those who don't know or haven't been watching over the last day and a half or so, I had picked up a GeForce RTX 5060 with 8 gigs. The reason I got the 8 gigs is because I'm not using it as a gaming machine. I'm using it for the encoder side of things. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Actually, fuck it. We'll deal with it right now. It won't be that hard. The smoke won't be too bad. Yeah, there's some smoke coming out of that, but no big deal. And I mean only metaphorical smoke in this particular case. Yeah, don't need to actually fill this room with a lot of acrid smoke. No, thank you. But the point is that program decided to say, nah, I'm going to have problems starting, but it's ended up starting anyway, but that's all right. We will deal with it accordingly. Anyway, let's actually... It's not even... Yeah, Patch Tuesday hasn't even come and gone yet. Ugh, whatever. Okay. There we go. We should have audio in just a moment. Or maybe, I don't know. Let's take a look here. Yep, that's sending and receiving audio, which is good. Now, why the hell is it not doing it over here? We'll look at it on this side for grins and giggles. Yes, it is working there. You know what? I will deal with that later. Like I said, the main thing I'm testing right now is the encoder machine. One of the basically, I went from a GeForce GTX 1650 GDDR6, which even though the card is based on a Turing chip, nerfed a little bit, such that it doesn't have all the stuff that its main its brother type chip would be the RTX 2000 series, like the 2060, 2070, 2080. Doesn't have that kind of card in it, but in this particular case, it has a different version of it, which has all the other stuff except for some of the other stuff that the RTX chip does. And more importantly, it does not have a fully featured, it's an incomplete implementation of H.265. And although interestingly enough, when I looked at the NVIDIA chart showing which codecs it supports, apparently there was one item that just got added, but apparently it is not necessary for it to work well. Whereas the one that was missing on H.265 on the other chip, the GTX 1650 GDDR6, that was actually missing a very important one, which is called B-frame support for H.265. What B frames are is one of the Delta type frames. The main frames are I and P frames. I is essentially the keyframes. Basically, it's a full picture of that particular one, and anything is usually changes of that. The most basic form is I frames and B frames, which are basically changes after the iframe. They only put the changes, not the actual full frame. And then B frames allow a little bit of additional information, like forward and backward looking information, so they can actually do stuff like seek and stuff like that, and actually work pretty well. That is what is missing in the H.265 implementation on the Volta encoder, which is what this particular chip has. So we now have that, a full implementation of, basically have a full implementation of H.265 and one feature added to H.264, which apparently most of us don't use by default, but having something additional in there is never hurts. And of course, the main thing I wanted to have in there was AV1. And of course, AV1 would be nice to have in general, because it has the one thing, or more accurately, it lacks something that we don't want, and that is patent encumbrances. And anything beyond that, basically we're going from technical issues to legal ones. Because basically the H.264 or AVC or Advanced Video Coder and H.265 or HEVC or High Efficiency Video Coder, both are packed to the gills, along with AAC, Advanced Audio Coder, are packed to the gills with patents from the MPEG-LA, which is the organization that maintains the standard suites for like H.264, H.265, as well as other stuff like they originally had the MPEG-3 specification, which of course has now since fall into the public domain, because I believe for most countries the patents have expired. So everything seems to be in order on that side of things. And one of the things I'm also doing is watching, not to go too far off track, I'm looking at the temperatures on the GPU. I have the fans turned all the way up to full using MSI Afterburner, and I've got that thing on, and it's showing anywhere between 57 all the way up to 61 degrees Celsius. And I imagine it was supposed to be operating automatically, like with a thermostat on there, not going too hot, but we'll see how things go as I get ready to go ahead and do the actual stream proper. Because I've had it start within about a second or so, within about maybe 2 or 3 minutes, maybe as long as 6 minutes in, to as long as half an hour, and then it says, ain't happening, ain't happening no more. So we're gonna see how far we can go. Possibly, I'd love to try maybe do a 3-hour stream, just to see how well this works. So we'll see what happens here. One of the things I'm also thinking of doing, which will definitely void my warranty, and that is replace the thermal compound on the GPU, assuming they're using thermal compound, which I'm almost certain they are. The only time they use the thermal pads, though, is if they're using they're putting on stuff, putting the stuff on the VRAM chips, so then it can have contact with the heatsink. So we will see how things go, and I may still do it anyway, if for no other reason, so then it has nice, fresh stuff that we know is on, or what kind of stuff we know is on there. You get my point. And we'll see from there. Anyway, we're going to head over here. We're going to do that. Uh-oh. I just realized something. I have to log into that machine if I haven't already. Because I think BitFocus Companion is not running. That's not a good thing. And why my sound isn't working, I have no clue. Dismiss. There we go. Should be working now. Let's see. Wait a moment. That's better. Need to unmute that. Oh, I know. I couldn't hear myself because I had muted the OBS stuff. I couldn't hear it because I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Scuff has now happened at the operator level, or more accurately, to the operator. Anyway. Oh, how embarrassing. Anyway, play some stuff. That is actually one thing I'm expecting to happen, is the little jitter there that happens when I switch from the game being in the background to being the foreground, briefly. Let's go. On that note, let's go ahead and have some fun. And also, I need to make sure I can actually watch the encoder and see how we're at 49 degrees Celsius right now. Continue. There we go. Make sure I don't go over the edge to the point where I'm gonna... There we go, that's what I want to do. I didn't want to get crushed by that thing as it goes through that hole. Save it just to be on the safe side so I don't have to do this again.
What the shit?
But I knew that was coming. Going up.
It's awfully quiet down here. Nothing's tried to kill me in minutes. Creepy.
Yeah, that's good way of putting it there, Sam. Bit of context, we have this area here.
Won't budge.
And of course, the reason why we need to go in here is over here. Big dead guy.
Sometimes a man's gotta accessorize.
One quick change here while I'm here, and that is another thing I've been I wanted to experiment a bit with, and that is microphone positioning. Going in.
Would you look at that? It's cute and practical.
Cute and practical, huh? I didn't think it was cute. But whatever.
Whoa!
I love the handheld, the way it had a bit of a handheld look to it.
Quinn, come in.
Sam, you can't just run around Egypt blowing up whatever you damn want.
Quinn, no time for that. I'm in. I found it, the secret chamber. You won't believe it. And Nitris has found something too. The data's headed your way. Let me know when you know what it means.
All right. It sounds significant. Try not to blow it up. I'll let you know when I have anything.
I didn't realize I was actually there and ready to go. Oops. Yeah, that's one of the things that this thing has. The thing that that bit of accessorization I just did. You'll see that in a bit. You'll see that in just a bit. Basically, it's a holographic map, I think, of the immediate environs. We'll have to see what that looks like before too long here. No, I have another one I have to go through.
Cute and practical.
And
deadly.
Yeah, just the way I like it. Going down. Hang on one more moment. I need to do something real quick. I gotta cycle the power on that, on my loop deck. There it is, finally. Yummy. Delicious.
Sam, there's definitely some useful data in the stream you sent. We're deciphering now. In the meantime, head outside. We've got a transport arranged.
Are you kidding? No one in their right mind would fly in here right now.
We found somebody willing.
Great. Crazy people make the best pilots.
Meanwhile, out we go. Craziness makes good company or something. anything? Not this. Then again, hey, we're going back to the Pioneer games. What happens with this? Let's see. Great, not you guys again. Watching the current accumulated time on the stream. Right now we're at about 31 and a half minutes or so, which by itself is already good. But as I've said again, I'll say it again, the disclaimer is that this stream may not necessarily last long, will very much be in effect. Some rapid unscheduled disassembly required. Grimy mitts off me, okay? C4 left. Yeah, we got plenty. Ah, I love it. Going on, aren't we? Oh, you motherfucker. Hold on. Yeah, we need to go find that one. Oh, God, man, you never give me a moment to take a breather. Never give me a moment's reprieve, huh? Now, we'll deal with it somehow. Works. We got about 3 bricks of C4 left. Close. Trying to keep an eye on the encoder from behind here. And it's still doing okay that I could tell. And of course I'll have... Oh, great. We got alien livestock coming in. Somebody's hand is stuck there. I find that mildly amusing. Almost 40 minutes. Not bad. Like 3 bricks of C4 left. Not enough to deal with just... Ah! You gotta be kidding me. That was me getting a little bit distracted. This is me doing that entire sequence again. Oh, just do not do that. I'm full up on C4, which means I've definitely gone back. I think I hit my last F8. Excuse me, F6. Thank you very much. I hope it's just a simple thermal issue. Whoa! Get away from me, goddamn beefcake. I need some... Oh, go the fuck away. Bullets. Damn, you're also almost out of life. Whoa. Game over, man. Game over. Let's see how things are looking thus far. 58 Celsius, and we are still doing all right, all things considered. Time elapsed almost 45 minutes. Ran it out of made the gun overheat. Ow. Never a good thing to have that many bits of fire all coming all at the same direction and all at once. Delicious. Delectable, my friends. Hurt. Planning on F6ing, but that was not the best place to do it. Time-wise. You know what? Screw it. F6 just to be on the safe side. Oh, that was dumb. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm still seeing movement on my remote session over to the encoder behind me. It's still working, and it's at 45 Celsius, which is already still good. So, oh yeah, a little belated. I wanted to say thanks for the follow, Von CH 1K666. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to Workshop and Labs. And hope you're enjoying the craziness of me trying to see how badly things will break. Thus far, things have actually been okay. Then watch things go horribly wrong. The fact that it got this far is pretty good. Okay, let's do this. Whee! I remember that thing. shouldn't have done that, but you know, that's okay. That's the way I like it. Oh, shit. Oh, that one hurt. Well, that was interesting. That was fun. I walked right into that one. Didn't realize it, but yeah, I certainly walked into that one. Whoops. That they have that's going on over there. We can call it demeaning. A little bit of kiting is all you could use. Always be helpful. Sometimes a little bit of, whoa, creative. He can't figure out which way to go. That's good. I didn't even touch to that guy. He's already dead. Personally, or with my gunfire. damn fault. Boom, motherfucker! Most notably, your own. I know exactly what to do with you. Boom, buddy! Yeah, nice big smear on the ground. Longest ass firefights